we're very blessed at the moment. I mean, we've been running full for the last 9 days with a combination of conferences and events. And, our occupancies, given the fact that the international business is missing at this point in time, have been phenomenal. If you take into account, typically Sun City, hospitality revenue-wise, derives 30% of its hospitality revenue from international, which is completely absent, or has been completely absent, is returning to an extent. We've seen some return. At this point in time, we're probably about 90%, 10%. So there is an element of international returning as markets recover. And looking at the forward book, we always anticipated the back half of 2022. Maybe we were a bit bullish. I think quarter 4 of 2022 and then into early 2023. Having said that, I think, and one of the big discussion points at this particular conference is around airlift and airlift capability. Our ability to grow tourism in South Africa is simply a factor of airlift, and I'm talking international. And then obviously with recent changes in the domestic airlift business, we have severe constraints. So that's going to challenge us a little bit, I think, going forward. You can't have an inbound customer paying as much for his domestic sectors as he's paying for his international legs. So we really have to find a solution for that. But it was very interesting. I mean, we used COVID to do a lot of introspection and a lot of examination of what customers, and I'm talking predominantly international customers, are looking for. And the one message that came back, aside from the norms of service excellence and diversity of product and experience, the resounding concept was around authenticity. When customers are traveling to South Africa, they don't want a contrived experience. They want authenticity. And it's such a beautiful thing in South Africa. If a South African person greets you, they greet you authentically. They greet you from the heart. If you go to the US sometimes, you go, yeah, I'll have a happy holiday now. That's not authentic. And I mean, one of the things we've done at Sun City in anticipation of return to international is we've embraced the Tswana culture across the resort. So we only greet in Tswana now, right at every single touch point, irrespective of race, because we're in the Northwest Province and we wish to embrace that. Our uniforms at the Palace, for example, draw heavy influences from the Tswana culture, not in a contrived manner, but stylistically. So whether it be a coloration, whether it be the Patla blanket or something like that, it appears and manifests in the uniform. And what it does do is it creates a huge sense of pride with our staff. I always say to people, Sun City would merely be bricks and mortar if it wasn't for our people. And I think as South Africans, we are extremely blessed by our people and our resilience. And if there's one thing that sets us apart, it is our people. And the desire to serve and the desire to be proud of what we have. And I think sometimes we don't embrace it. We seek to go and create other marketing things. And customers are saying emphatically, authenticity, show me South Africa.